All right, let's talk about some more bold predictions. What do you got for us?
My bold prediction is Dwight Howard gets back into the All-Star game.
Wow. That
First year he'd be back since 2014. The Eastern Conference lost a ton of All-Stars. Carmelo is now gone. Jimmy Butler is now gone. Paul Millsap is gone. And Dwight Howard actually had one of his best rebounding years last year. And an underappreciated year in Atlanta.
So here's my thing with that. I think the Hornets have to be a good team to make that happen. And I don't think they're a good team if you look at that roster. Once you take away Kemba out of the game, Batum's now out 8 to 12 weeks. So you're going to trust Monk and Jeremy Lamb to carry you, basically to the All-Star break. I don't think that's the only reason why I would say Dwight doesn't get in, because let's be real, if someone on that team is going to be the All-Star, unless Kemba seriously declines, which there's no signs they will, it's going to be Kemba's spot.
Yeah, but we're talking big men. Porzingis might get in if he stays healthy. We got to talk big men in the East. Kevin Love. I mean, let's go.
Do you have anything to say? You have anything to say to this prediction?
I think I'm split on this because honestly, I think Dwight has what it takes in Charlotte with Steve Clifford again to make it back to the All-Star game. But he's going to have to put up productive offensive numbers, not just rebounds and blocks like he did last year in Atlanta. He's going to have to put forth like a productive offensive season. And I like what I'm seeing with his little mid-range jumpers in preseason. He looks a little more confident, looks a little more comfortable. So I think that this is possible, definitely possible for Dwight to make it back to the All-Star game.
I think the last thing to say, I agree with you. It looks like he's just watching the preseason. He's more free again. Looks like he's enjoying being in Charlotte. It's kind of a fresh start to him. Mm-hmm. So it's not that I don't see this happening. I just think that to make it happen, there's going to have to be a good Charlotte team, which I don't know if they are. And someone's going to actually have to say that there's 2 All-Stars on the Charlotte Hornets. So, all right, let's keep going with these bold predictions and hot takes. For me personally, my bold prediction is that Miles Turner will win Most Improved this year in the NBA. I say this because Indiana has no one. Yes, they brought in Victor Oladipo, but Victor Oladipo hasn't really proven to be a star. Their starting point guard is Darren Collison. No disrespect to Darren Collison. Yeah, they got Thad Young, but once again, like Victor Oladipo hasn't really proven anything in his NBA career. Miles Turner's usage rate should just go up. Should play more minutes a game. And there's no sign of his points per game decreasing or his rebounds per game decreasing. I think he has a real shot at being the guy in Indiana.
So his numbers, what do you expect out of him to get this award?
So I think for him to get this award, his points per game is going to have to be somewhere between 17 and 20, which would be about a 3 to 6 point per game increase. And then for him to get this award, he is going to have to be a double-digit rebounder, or 9.5 or something to round up to 10.
Yeah. I see that you lose Paul George as a 25-point per game scorer. Shots will be there for Miles Turner. He's young. He has the attention of Indiana fans, not much of everybody else, but Indiana kind of lost focus with trading away Paul George. Turner, I think he could make an all-star team maybe, and that could even get his name out there more to see him playing against all those other well-known players. And with the East shaking, I think Turner has a real shot.
What do you think?
For me, I agree with this. I think Turner kind of headlines a top class of people competing for Most Improved Player award. I think other guys you gotta throw in who are also gonna have a shot is one Devin Booker. Got out there last year, dropped 70 in a game. People are paying attention to him now. I think with Josh Jackson kind of helping him out defensively on the wing, he might have a chance to improve his all-around game. And then another one I think is Andrew Wiggins, because he's going to be on more nationally televised games, less pressure on him with Jimmy Butler there. I think he can really maybe grow into more of also a well-rounded player to kind of contribute a little bit. But I do think Turner has a real good shot hitting that Most Improved Player award.
The problem with Wiggins is how does he improve upon a 20-point per game season? It's hard to look at numbers and say, I get the winning, that could help him. I think winning, but we also don't know how important that is for a Most Improved Player award. But it's hard to look at the numbers. I think he's got to get assists and rebounds up. But as far as points per game goes, it could take a drop because of Gio coming in.
So it's interesting because this leads to another bold prediction that I have, and that is that Wiggins or Jimmy won't average above 20 points per game. I think one of them falls that rapidly. I think it's pretty clear watching their games that their attention is on Cat. They love this kid. Who wouldn't? He's 7'1", got a jumper.
Skills
plays
like a
pretty
guard.
good. Yeah, skills like a guard. I also don't think that Jimmy is going to drop his production because he's coming in as their featured superstar, I guess you could say. And my thing is that with Wiggins, I don't know where you improve from 23.6 points per game.
For
I
me,
mean, yeah.
personally there, I know this dude put up points last year.
Yeah.
He's good. He's a scorer. But the thing that he can improve on, like Ben already touched on, was rebounds, assist totals, be a complete player. Also, I think scoring more efficiently
Sure.
because we want to see that three-pointer hit consistently because Karl-Anthony Towns is maybe the best three-point shooter on that team right now. If he's going to win Most Improved Player award, I think he needs to average between like 6 and 7 boards a game because he's athletic enough to get that.
Yeah.
And then assists, honestly, as a 3, because that's probably what he's going to be playing, a 2 or 3 in Minnesota.
Sure.
Assists don't really have to be that high. But Jimmy Butler, nice playmaker. Jeff Teague also had a career high assist last year in Indiana. And Karl-Anthony Towns, underrated passer. So I think for assists for Wiggins, like anywhere between 2 and 4 is good.
Yeah.
I think it's really the rebounds that need to take a step up, though. Bold prediction. Avery Bradley makes the All-Star team. Loved this guy in Celtics uniform. All hustle, all the time. Underrated offensive player, too. Secondly, he's gone to Detroit, who really underperformed last year, after making that 8th seed the year before. And so I think they are fighting a lot to prove. Reggie Jackson had a down year. I think he's going to bounce back a little bit. Andre Drummond, I think, is going to be a little bit more productive. And I really think Avery Bradley steps in there as like kind of a calming presence. KCP, like his game a lot, but he's a young player. Avery Bradley, been in the league a while. And I think he's got something to prove now that the Celtics shipped him out. Didn't really think that he was part of their long-term future. So I think Avery Bradley has a chance to make that All-Star team in a weak Eastern Conference and really show people that he's developed. He's an all-around player now.
What do you have to say to that?
I like Bradley's game. He's from the 253, same area code. I appreciate what he did in Boston. He stayed there. He was a leader for that team. He sets the tone on the defensive end. I just do not know how he fits into the guard rotation in the East. The East had, 6 point guards last year, an all-star team. Isaiah Thomas is hurt, so that opens up one spot. But I see Bradley Beal taking it. I see Beal. I think I think he should have been in it last year. I think he deserved the reserve role over Carmelo. Not to put a bad name on Melo, because he had a very productive year as well. I don't think we appreciate his scoring, but Bradley Beal, he's going to get a spot this year. I think what he does with John Wall and with what Wall recently said about just being the two of them, they got something to prove against all these other teams that got formed over this season.
Thank you for watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you like us three, please press subscribe, follow us, share our videos. We appreciate the support and love. Thank you.